I got a comment, I got a few comments, a few DMs, things like that, like, hey, how did you get started? What do you do? How do you get sponsorships? How do you become an influencer? Like all those type of questions. I'm gonna let y'all in on how I did. I am not a gatekeeper, whatever it's called, because it's room for everybody. We are not crabs in a barrel. That's not what we are. We are about manifestation. When I say I'm sending you positive vibes, peace, love, and prosperity, that's what I'm sending to you, okay? So let's just get right into it, because you know that's how I like to do it. And we here. Start by posting good content. And now I'm still in the middle of, you have to post consistently, because I had a time to where I did and I noticed the highest growth. But sometimes you can post a lot of content and it still has no type of substance. Post with purpose. I think that's what I want to say. Post with purpose. Whether you feeling cute and you want to be like a model, so you posting all these cute fancy photos, or you want to do hair influencing, so you're posting different helpful tips for hair and different things like that. So I feel like it's important for you to post with purpose. Then tag brands. You'll be surprised different opportunities that you will have just based on tagging them, not adding them in your description. If you're on Instagram or whatever social media, if you can tag them to where it pops up on the person thing, it then pops up on their side of the feed of like tagged people in the photos, to where they might be scrolling on social media. The social media marketing manager might be scrolling one day and see your content, then repost it, then tag you, and you get more impressions and your reach kind of expands. So I feel like it's important for you to tag the brands that you love, tag the brands that you want to work with, follow them and engage with them. It's all about being authentic. If you really like a brand and you really want to work with them, tag them, show them that you're engaged, show them that you like their stuff, and potentially they'll reach out to you. Now, I have never reached out to a brand other than recently, because I wanted another wig, but I've never reached out to a brand that I like didn't know before to like, hey, I want a sponsorship. So I don't know any like tips on that, but I do have a few platforms that I went on because I saw a few content creators, and I cannot think of their names. They're on TikTok, when they're like black women that be posting like tips of influencers, micro influencers, things like that. But it was called Aspire, which is a platform. I think it was like one or two influencers, another one, but I'm gonna put the actual logos and the names of them on the screen here. And those I end up getting one specific one. It is other brands on there too that depending on what you like, you'll probably like. But like I said, I don't do brands and things like that that I'm not either one familiar with or tried or like don't like. I don't post those type of videos. So that's another thing you would probably want to do. But I've got a partnership with Wahool, which is basically an affiliate store through Influence, I think. And y'all can check that out. I put my shop below to where y'all can kind of see what it is, but I get like commission if you buy certain things. But in that specifically, you can create your own prices and things like that. But that's a whole different thing. I'm trying to figure out, you know, if it's for me or not, specifically because I like affordable fashion, and some items you can't go below a certain price because they want you to make some type of profit. They don't want you to have to pay them back. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. But they have a lot of cute stuff. I've gotten a lot of my stuff from there, like my different dresses and things like that from there. But yeah, so that's those are a few platforms. And then I am gonna put some of the contacts that I've had that emailed me. I'm gonna actually put their emails on here, because I feel like whenever I'm watching videos and I'm asking like, hey, how do I become an influencer, and some people might want to contact the different brands, but like I said, I never have. But hey, I'm here to help. So I know for sure Gorgeous is really Gorgeous Hair. They're super responsive, super cool. Pay your own time. Shout out to Gorgeous Hair. But they're super cool. They have a great team. LUVEME Hair, I did LUVEME Hair before. ISOPLUS, they're super cool. And it's just different brands like that, to where once you know, like when you have that specific connect, they then, ORS was another good one. But when you have that specific connection and like the name, then you can build a relationship with them, but you also want to bring something to the table. So don't just reply to them if you got like 2 followers and you never post. Now I'm saying following is not important and your followers is not important, but they do want to see you and get your engagement. So you want to put content, you want to post content that actually looks good too, meaning visually appealing, meaning clean, meaning clear, meaning visually acceptable. You know when you text people and then it's like they send you a video, then it's like, oh, you're on an Android, because I can tell by your camera quality. Nothing against Androids, okay, but I'm just saying, don't be posting, well, they've been upgraded since 2008, but just saying in terms of content quality, make sure that your videos look right, make sure it looks, you know, don't be having filters on everything. So make sure that your content looks visually appealing to where if they did want to repost, they'll have some content that they can repost on. The type of content that I feel like do the best for me specifically in the hair and fashion niche is funny and educational. Whenever I try to be cute, which is weird for me because I am very, I wouldn't say I'm awkward, but that's probably the best word I can come up with right now. So I feel like funny and educational content is like the best, because just think about whenever you're watching something, if it's super educational, you'll be like, oh wow, let me save that, let me figure out how to do that with my hair, or whatever the case is, whatever your niche is. And then if it's funny, everybody can relate to funny stuff. A lot of people find humor in being funny, and people need to laugh to stay alive. But anyways, that went dark. So long story short, you need to start somewhere. So don't start in terms of like, I want to be at 1 million followers because I, you know, all that. You want to start and have a passion for it, because that is what keeps you going. The passion and love that you have for creating or teaching or showing, whatever it is, you want to find passion and actually be excited about it, and don't compare yourself to nobody. And I feel like that's number one. You are always on social media, you indulge in social media, you think that social media is the way of life and everybody's doing it, things like that. But it can be very tiring and draining. So if you really want to become an influencer, remember, like, my mind is always going. Anytime anything is happening, I'm like, ooh, I should record that. Ooh, that would be so cute. Ooh, I'm gonna get this and record it. But I've had to make like some strict like balances in terms of, I'm not gonna be on social media at this time. I'm not gonna focus on that, because when you start becoming an influencer, people want to do it full time. It's like your mind is always going. So that's number one. But I don't know, that there I go rambling again. This is just, I'm gonna be real personal. I'm talking to you like I'm talking to my homegirl, my homeboy, okay? We here, okay? So basically, long story short, I always had a passion for creating stuff since I was little. So I feel like that brings me to my passion of like being an influencer, because I actually love creating videos. And I have times where I'm just sitting talking to myself, and somebody was telling me before, it's like, bro, you should make videos and like record it, because I want to know what you're doing. Like, I want to see like how I find cheap clothes, how do you do your hair, all those different things. So a lot of people always would ask me, and I would try to explain it, and it was like, bro, you should put a video. And how I started actually, and when people was like, bro, you should put this on a different platform, was when I was on Snapchat, and I would make Snapchats, and people would literally love them. People would come up to me when I was at school and be like, bro, I saw your snap, like, I love your Monday motivations, I love your talk times, things like that. I was like, I'm so glad. I just wanted to make a positive impact. I wanted people to be happy. So that's how that started there. And then when I went to TikTok, and I was not into TikTok before, but we had this whole, during the panorama, doing King Cobra, during Coco -19, all of that, me and my cousins and my brothers, we had like a TikTok contest, and it was about who can make their TikTok account grow the fastest and things like that. Because at the end of the day, a lot of brands and things like that, they're kind of pulling away from going to the big mega person. They want to get people kind of in the middle anyway, because it's like, you're right at enough followers to where people like believe what you're saying, you're not just posting stuff. And that's a big thing too. I literally have like 2,000 followers on Instagram, and it's actually been growing So thank y'all for following me on Instagram. I think that's so cool. Like, I love y'all motivation and y'all be hyping me up. We are each other's hype mans. So I think that's pretty cool on Instagram. So make sure y'all follow me if you're not. On all platforms, I'm Yana Bonus. So yeah, making it easy. Which brings me to my next thing. Being authentic. And that means no matter what, stay true and stay you. So for me, I've declined different brands, things like that, if it don't align with me and if I don't use it. If I'm trying it for the first time, I make that known. I have never posted a video and be like, oh my gosh, I love this product so much, you should buy it. Because if you tell me I should buy something and it's trash, your word doesn't mean nothing. You're not credible anymore. So I feel like word is very important, and I stand by that. Like, if you say something, say it with your chest. And if you said something, you should be able to say it again. So for me, I don't like doing stuff to where if I don't like the brand or I don't really know about the brand, or it's like, and it's no matter the amount, because I've declined different things where I was like, oh, thank you for reaching out, but I'm not gonna post it just to post it. And that comes from me having a love for being authentic, content creating, things like that. I don't like just posting and, ooh, you should try this. So I kind of stay away from facial care, because a lot of those products, you can't tell that it works until you have time of oh, I've been using it since I was 5 and it works. So be authentic, because that shines through everything. I would say, 1, be you and be true. Like, people are gonna naturally gravitate towards you, whether you have a outgoing or socially awkward type of personality. So be you, be true, because then people actually love you for you. 2, I would say look at different videos, compare everybody what they're saying in terms of becoming an influencer or whatever, to get more ideas on it. So I watch like Modern Millie. I watch this girl, her name's Kat, I can't remember. I watch just a whole bunch of people on Kate the Great. I love her social media. I love Talitha, Jane, Arnell, Armand. Like, I just be watching a whole bunch of black women specifically social media. But Modern Millie, she's not black, but she's just so authentic. So I feel like those are different people that I watch. So I feel like you should compare and see what other people are doing, what's working for them. 3, start posting. And it might be hard to be consistent at first, but once you start getting some type of routine, I feel like that's what it is, routine, okay? Habit. Start building a habit of posting engaging content. Start posting things that you're excited to post about. So find your passion in posting if you want to become an influencer. 4, start tagging. Tag, put hashtags too, to where you can be more discoverable. I know some things going on about hashtags and things like that, but it won't hurt you. Don't overdo it, but typically now I put about 5 to 11 hashtags. I feel like that kind of works the best, specifically about what I'm talking about. So I don't put no viral hashtag that's going on right now. I specifically put content that's happening. Then the last tip I might say, y'all, I'm hurting. I'm in pain right now. Shout out to Mother Nature. The last thing I would probably say would be patient with yourself. So enjoy posting and doing it because you love it, and then things will come. Manifest it, manifest it, manifest it. Write down a list of brands that you want to work with. Write down items that you will want to do. Because I said I want to get hair products. Like, literally, I was like, I'm tired of paying for hair products. Like, it would be great to get free hair products. And then I started to get free hair products, which I love, because baby, the curls have been flourishing for a while, and I haven't touched my hair in like 4 days. So that's another thing. But yeah, I feel like, you know, some people make it too intimidating in terms of like, you gotta be consistent, you gotta do this. You have to start somewhere. So build a healthy habit with social media. That's important. But yeah, I hope I answered the questions. If not, I will break it down into certain videos and specifically answer one question, because this was kind of a lot, because it's kind of like how do you become a millionaire? It's like, you know, it's steps to it. Because that's next, y'all. I'm sending y'all positive vibes, peace, love, and prosperity for real. So I have like different practice going on there to where, you know, I might make some videos about that whole process, but I want to enjoy the process and not like overwhelm myself. But yeah, so long story short, those are the things that I feel like really helped me specifically, and I hope they helped you. So if there are any other questions that y'all have, feel free to reach out to me on social media, comment under my stuff, because I love when y'all comment. That's all I really have specifically for like how did I become an influencer. So I hope these resources helped y'all. I don't have no course because I don't think I want to make a course. YouTube University is where you should be. Yeah. So yeah, so I feel like those are the things that helped me. Those are the things that I did. I hope I didn't miss nothing. But let me know in the comments if you found this video helpful. Let me know in the comments if like, girl, you didn't answer the question. Answer this question. Let me know. Be nice. Be nice, okay? Be nice. But yeah, so that's all I really have. Let me know if y'all want anything else. I said that 15 times, but please drop in the comments and I will make videos individually of each question that y'all have. So without further ado, I'm sending you positive vibes, peace, love, and prosperity. Hasta la vista!